Hello everyone, and we are live. So welcome to this Outlander is almost done plus Q&A. What does that mean? Well, pretty straightforward. We're here to talk about the MK4 Outlander and everything that we've done to it, and then some. What you're watching on the side, or I guess on the right of me right here, is the build progress since we got the car about a month and a half ago, till present date. What's going on, Robert? What's up? It's all about how cheap we could do this. A lot of people are like, "Oh, why did you guys didn't do it? What's up, Ivan? What's up? Why didn't you do a 4Motion swap? Why did you?" It's like, do you guys have any idea? I've been posting on this car like legitimately almost every other day or every other 3 days that we're building the cheapest off-road vehicle possible. Like, I don't think how people understand that concept or grasp the fact that it's cheap and it's meant to be cheap. And it's supposed to be a car that it's like, whatever. If it breaks, it breaks. Cry me a river. Now, that being said, it's a Mark IV 1.9 ALH diesel. It's not going to break. The motor-wise, it won't break. Everything else is a whole other story. But what you're watching here is pretty much since day one. Rob, what's up? The sticker one? This one?
No,
this one?
No, yeah, the one on the right.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the raw one. So yeah, the whole purpose of this this new build that we got going on is to have a group of guys or friends staying together, working together, and being a team. Not doing this on my own, not doing this with just my wife or just a random other person. No, this is for friends to get together with one common interest, and that is do something together and have fun and make it as cheap as possible. That's the whole point of this this build. Albie's on here. Hey Albie, check your email. Jeez, you're a difficult person to get a hold of. But back to the car. So again, it's to be as cheap as possible, but build the most fun, odd, cheap, exciting car you can do with a very minimal budget. And that's what we did. We built the MK4 Outlander, and it's amazing. I kid you guys not. I've never driven a car so goofy to drive. Number one, it's like loopy as all hell. It has like no control. It feels like crap to drive it, but it makes it exciting for that reason. Like, the whole experience behind the car is interesting. Yeah, it's exciting because I'm like legitimately gonna die any corner that I turn, because there's nothing in this car to protect me besides a seatbelt and a seat. But that's what makes it fun, and that's what makes it great that my friends are coming together. That my friends Roman, Javi, Lázaro, aka Pepe, Ian, my cousin Jacob, me, that we're all getting together and just having fun playing around with this Jetta and make it. Number one, we got it to run. It only cost us $650. We sold the glove box and some other stuff for $50-something. So the car technically only cost us $600. Not bad. A lot of the stuff we've gotten in the car was secondhand or new from a couple friends. Junkyard parts. And it's worked. It's worked really well. Now, the lift. I get this a lot from a lot of people. What did you do to lift it? What did you do? Well, hold on here. Not much, honestly. Albie says, tell your wife I'm sorry. We didn't do very much to lift it, to be honest with you. We did Jeep springs. We did front and rear Jeep springs. Well, Jeep Cherokee in the front. Jeep Wranglers in the rear. stock height springs, because any higher than that, the car would be ridiculously high. That's number one. We upgraded all the bushings to like just refresh all the bushings on the car, and that was it. We use upgraded struts on the front, so we use KYB gas shocks, and then we use Ford F-150 KYB shocks in the rear. And that was pretty much the entire build, honestly. Ivan, does a glove box raffle go to the raffle? No, it does not.
It was working glove box.
It was a working glove box, number one. Keep in mind that this car's from 2001, and it had a working MK4 glove box.
Wow.
And black, which doesn't. None of that makes sense to me to begin with, because no one ever has a Mark IV glove box that works. It's just not a thing. It doesn't make sense, but it worked. Someone bought it, and I was like, "Woo, money for the car." That's what made it super cool. What's up, Ray? Woo! You know. So, like I said, that part was all great, and it worked out. And you guys can see in the video that the car is completely gutted. I mean, there's nothing in this car at all besides what is needed for the car to open its doors, lock its doors, and open and close the windows. I mean, and it's zip tied together. Everything's zip tied together or screwed into the door. So, watching the videos, you guys can see here as we're talking, and you know, obviously, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me. That's what this whole coverage, this whole night is about, is to have fun, Q&A, and talk, and blah blah blah. But yeah, and we've taken it. I gotta set up my camera again on the dash, and I'm gonna do some video of this thing ripping on some hills, dude. This thing can rip up little dirt, like not little dirt hills, but like little mounds and stuff, and it works. Like, it makes no sense because it's front wheel drive, number one. It's got an open diff, and it's a 1.9 liter turbo diesel. But yeah, you know, and it works, man. I don't know why it works, but everything makes sense. All right, Robert, if you have any questions, just set them in the comments. I'll see what I can help you with. But yeah, it's pretty neat. I mean, what we accomplished in so little time. And keep in mind, guys, we've only spent per week since we got the car 2 days per week building this car. So you have to think about that, number one. It hasn't been like a straight week forward, because if I had a full week alone, it would have been done in 1 week. Like, honestly, if I had a whole entire week just to work on this car only, I would have had it done in 1 week, like, no problem. But we didn't want that, and you can see all the stuff that we you see in the video, all the stuff that was there that we either sold it for dirt cheap or threw it away. We didn't care for it. There's a working glove box right there, one of the rare Mark IV parts out there. And there's the dash. Oh man. What dash exactly? There's no dash. And you'll see here the springs and the Ford shocks. Big difference in height, much stiffer as well. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then they are mounted in the rear. And look at that gap. Look at that glorious wheel gap. And there's the logo, the Gambler 500. We're putting those on tomorrow. We're covering the car in stickers. Those are the parts my buddy hooked me up with. Tino hooked us up with the calipers. Esteban hooked us up with all these other parts around there. Really, really good. Robert, did you replace the crank sensor yet on that car? And if you did you replace it with an AutoZone part or an OEM part? That's really, really important. It could be the fuel pump. That is a good assessment of that as well. But start with the cheapest part, which is the crank sensor, because that's usually what prevents it from cranking over or turning on in general. And if you crank, turn it off, crank, turn it off, and eventually it will start over because it finds a spot where the sensor will kick on. What inspired the front and back emblem? Well, number one, the car is an off-road car, kinda. Kinda. It's a city car that can go off on dirt roads, technically, is what it is. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of part of it, you know, going off into the wilderness. So, a deer is awesome. An awesome animal for the wilderness. So, yeah, that's pretty much... that's what inspired the buck on there. You can see the Toyo tires, open countries that we got for it. That's cool, Ivan. I didn't even know it was looked pretty decent to me, but again, we didn't dig deep into that car at all to see what was going on with it. And there's a roof rack that we put on there. The rails, the actual roof rails, are from the Volkswagen Passat. You know, which we just chopped and we literally just drilled holes through the roof and bolted it on. We don't know if they're on there that secure at all. We'll know when we start to put weight on it. And there's the Outlander, and it's almost in its final form. You know, very cool, very cool. Ivan, I'm glad that the glove box is at a good home. And how's that rear trunk cover doing for you too, man? Robert, I don't know the specifics to the sensor. Unfortunately, I'm not the best on voltage and electrician stuff, honestly. So, for stuff like that, I'm honestly going to tell you just to swap it out and see if it makes a difference. I don't have an actual answer for you. It's not that tall yet, you know. I don't want to buy... I mean, I can still walk into it. It's not that tall. But we're getting ready to give it another 1 inch to almost 2 inch lift on top of what it's at right now. So we are going to show some more before and after pictures of the lift. And we're going to show you how to do it. The current lift is legitimately just putting springs on the car. That's it. So a lot of you guys are asking... Oh, what did you do to lift it? It's legitimately just Jeep Cherokee springs in the front, Jeep Wrangler springs in the rear, and bolt them on. There's no modification required at all to achieve this almost 3-inch lift from stock. So, and oh yeah, by the way, everything I got was from AutoZone. I did not special order anything. I bought everything directly through AutoZone. Cost me $500 after taxes, and it was local, and I got everything in 4 days. It was awesome. I didn't have to. One company out there called Lifted VWs charges almost almost $900 for the exact same kit. Yeah, they have some other parts in there that provide you more lift. But, geez, that's expensive. Okay. Okay, Robert. Yeah, I mean, what page is it in the manual so I can find it in mine? I can see if I can use it to help you out with some advice. Okay, Robert? The Bible. Yeah, the Bible. No, I'm not going to need any coilover sleeves. Not a fan of them, and I have no use for them, honestly. This is where Roman... There's Roman right there. He's another team member right there. One of the other racers that's going to be racing the car. And you can see that we sanded down the fenders. We did this just to give the car a little bit more cheap lookingness to it. I guess if you can call that. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is where we failed. Oh, and I got stuck. Oh. Oh, man. We got it. And then here we go again. And we're going to try to go over it. This is the tire challenge, number 1. There we go. You'd be asking, why did we do this? We wanted to see how much travel we had, or how much suspension would actually change by going up on a tire, and not much. Here's my cousin Jacob right here cutting up the Jeep bumper for the front of the car. Not bad. He did some good work. He's never worked on cars. Oh, and there's the Mark IV shift box. We upgraded the shift box in that. Yep. That's the Black Forest Industries dog shift box that we got for the Outlander. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, we were painting that car when it was raining. And it turned out well. We were very surprised the paint actually stuck to the car. Remember, it was all rattle canned, and we did it in a canopy, and it worked. So, yeah, we were painting it. As we painted, we were heating it up with the paint gun as we were going at the same time. Horrible idea, but again, it's a $650 car. Oh, $600 car. Who cares? Who honestly cares? You know? As long as it does the job off the road, we're going to be happy. And remember, guys, we're going to be doing a couple test runs very soon, actually. We got some places down here by where I live in Ramona. There's actually an off-road truck route, so we're going to go try that out hopefully next week and see how the car does, taking our time, just checking to see how everything works on it. We'll be filming that whole process. There's my buddy Ben making me some cock and balls Jeep plates. Yep, and what's funny, those plates will be available on our online store, so you guys can actually weld up your own bumpers, off-road bumpers to your car. These plates are made out of a 1/4-inch steel, cold rolled steel, so they will hold up pretty much anything and give your car that aggressive off-road look. I'm fine if that thing gets hit. It's gonna have fun. We're gonna be safe, obviously. We're gonna take our time. This car has no reason to go fast. Just to go up it and take our time. And then as you can see the cock and balls. G plates. Yeah. Oh, always going to be safe. We're going to go with some other people too, just to be safe out there. Ooh, there's my $40 China fenders. With no Corona, by the way. Kind of disappointed in that. And then it's looking pretty good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, for how much little money we spent on it, it's looking decent. And I'm impressed on how it turned out. I mean, at the end of everything. Yeah, it's definitely a rough car to look at in person. But that's the point, you know? And there are all the team members right there. There you go, Team Gambler. Woo! Yeah, Jacob was added at the end. Some before and after pictures of the lift. Oh, and there we're in the parking lot, 3-wheeling. Whew! Look at that! Look at that! Yeah. And it did it without a single problem. Kind of scary, actually. And that's the trunk emblem. That's the one that I made for the trunk on the Outlander. Came out pretty good. Pretty good, if you don't mind me saying. Pretty good. Yes, we are going to put a light strip on the roof rack. and 2 fog lights on the actual bumper. The bumper actually has mounting points for the fog lights, so that's all going to be next. We are going to design a control panel for all the switches, for all the lighting, so we can turn them on and off as we wish. I'm thinking about running all of them in a box and then kind of mounting them. So we're gonna mount them, like I said, on the ceiling, and we're gonna set it up as like I said, a control panel with relays in the back, so we can run everything and just hit a button to turn everything on. I don't even know what's gonna go on for fog lights. It's legitimately the cheapest things we can find. I'm not trying to kid. A lot of you guys are like, "Oh, buy this and buy that." Just buy the cheapest stuff. No, man. I kid you not. We're going China all the way. You know. But tomorrow the car is gonna be like 80, like I'd say 70 to 80% covered in stickers. We're just going to be slapping on stickers everywhere on the car for all the people that helped us, sponsors, everyone that got involved in this car. I think just because it was so cheap, I think it's having a much bigger reaction than most really expensive builds that I've done, which is pretty cool because it's... Oh, yeah, we're going to have it there. Yeah. So we're gonna have a lot of cool stuff, and as I said, we also have a new section on our online store, strictly for the MK4 Outlander. We are gonna be making our own set of lift kits, spacers. Oh yeah, we're gonna rig a shovel. No, we're actually gonna rig a shovel to the door. I'm gonna figure out how to get brackets and weld it to the door. A shovel, that way it's always there, we can get to it. Same with the jack. We're gonna rig a jack onto the roof rail when we go poop in the woods. It's a poop shovel, yeah, because you're not allowed to poop on top of dirt. You gotta dig a hole and poop in a hole, and you cover it. You gotta have a poop shovel. You don't gotta touch the shovel with poo. I don't want to be in a bucket, because then you gotta poop in a bucket. Yeah, we're gonna have the potty and all that, but that's when we're at our tents, our campsite. Can't poop and, Exactly. I don't want to pop his squad in front of a bunch of campers. I'm gonna have the bucket for that. But yeah, that's pretty much the Outlander in a nutshell, though, guys. This one. It's been a great little car. I've been driving it back and forth to work. Around the oh shit shovel, exactly. We're gonna be driving. I've been driving it back and forth to work, and it's been great. The reason why I've been driving it because the car has to set all the monitors to get the monitors ready because it has to go get smogged. The car is actually street legal. Believe it or not, the car is 100% street legal. So we're just waiting for the monitors to set around like 50, 60 miles, I believe. And then I'm just going to go take it and go get smogged and then go take it to the DMV and get it signed off and get plates for it and put the plates on it. We do have a skid plate coming, and this skid plate is going to be designed for street and off-road vehicle, guys. Just so you guys know that it's going to be a 2-piece skid plate, so you guys can buy the front and the bottom, or just the front or just the bottom. For your guys' Mark IVs, custom skid plate, we're going to be making them out of 2 choices. You can have them out of steel or aluminum. That's going to be an option very, very soon. Once we finish mocking that up on the car, then we're going to offer those on our online store. The only downside is, just so you guys know, pre-warning you, they're not cheap to ship. So be forewarned. When you're ready to order one, they are going to be pretty pricey to send out to you guys, but they will be well worth 100% it when you guys get that installed in your car, and you can be like, and not worry about your oil pan at all. That's the cool thing about it. Now that I'm done talking about the Outlander, what about you guys? What's going on tonight? Let's talk. have some conversations. What's going on, peeps?
A lot of orders went out last week.
Oh yeah, and we shipped out a lot of stuff, guys.
And there's some stuff on.
And we got more stuff coming out today for the contest. The contest is not dead. So for you guys who are worried about it, don't worry. The contest is still going on. We still have a decent amount of entries left. So shop on the online store. If you guys have some custom ideas, like Albie over here.
You can't give him a sneak peek of the car.
Oh, which one? No.
Get him excited.
No.
See what the color is.
No.
Give him a
No
fender.
one gets to see the Corrado until
Show
I
him-
say
Show him the fender.
no. That's going to give off the entire car.
You don't know what it is.
It doesn't matter. Not going to happen.
Don't even get excited.
No.
Look how pretty the car is.
I'm going to make these people wait. They need to. This is all about the Outlander and what they want to talk about. But they cannot talk about the Corrado. So, no. All right. Back to what you guys want to talk about besides the Corrado, okay? Talk about anything else, but no Corrado.
That's what the contest is, though.
That's what not this contest. This contest is
No.
not for that.
No, I'm saying.
We're not talking about that. Thank you. Okay, Albie. Whenever you're ready to get those shirt sizes, I mean, we have you ready for your order. We're just waiting for you
Custom stuff.
for all your custom stuff that you want. So whenever you're ready for that, we'll take care of you. But remember, the longer you take, the less chances you get to get your entries in. Yeah, and I got no problem making those MK4 family shirts. No problem at all. So what's going on, everybody else? What's going on tonight, huh? Anybody got some questions tonight? You got any ideas? What's up? Ooh. I can't charge you for anything right now, Albie, until you have everything ready.
Unless he doesn't want to do the custom stuff, then just pay for what's on there.
Say it. Hold on.
If you don't want any of the custom stuff, just go ahead and pay for the order and we'll get it started.
Message that to my wife. Talk to my wife on Instagram. Just message me through my Instagram. Or email her, and then you guys can figure it out together, okay? Albie, you've been working with her actually this entire time, by the way. Not with me. Oh, man. Flame Broiled. 76. What's up? What's going on, man? Hello, you have an illustrator code MK4 AT what? Jankalos. Hello, you have an illustrator code MK4.8T. I don't know what you want. Hello, Carlene Ray.
Ray Ray?
Yeah, it's Ray Ray.
Hi, Ray Ray.
Hell yeah, I do. Hey, Flame Broiled. Make sure you post up some pictures on Instagram and Facebook. Share that stuff. Let's get that going.
Show what it looks like in your stuff.
Albie's like, I was supposed to say sorry. No worries, dude. Don't worry about it. But Flame Broiled, please message me pictures of what you got and wear it and post them on Instagram because we'll reshare it because we want people to see that the merch is legit and you like it. And I want people to enjoy it. And remember, I don't just sell merch, guys. I'm not like every other YouTuber. I make products as well. So, come on. Come on. There's Ian, one of the other members.
Everything's made in-house.
Awesome. Thank you, Flame Broiled.
Everything's made in-house. I'll show this.
Oh, yeah, here's another one. This is another part that just came. That's going out. And that's another custom part, by the way. But yeah, here's a 15-degree gauge vent pod with the skull. If you guys can see that. Oh. So this is going out actually tomorrow. And with every one of your orders, you get a Pinche House Garage sticker. Jank lost code engine 1.8. Dude, Jank, Janek, you need to give me more information about COD engine 1.8. I don't understand what you're talking about. Sorry, dude. Albies, I don't want to miss out. I don't understand COD engine. I mean, the engine code in my Mark IV Filbert, the white one. Oh, awesome! I'm glad you enjoyed the Eagle. Yeah, I mean, the Eagle cutouts, just the inserts. I make them cheap because technically, those are actually the cutouts of the big emblem. Right here. Yeah, that one is actually the cutout of this right here. So when I cut these out, that's actually the inner piece of this when you get that. So that's why those are really cheap in comparison to these, because these are $30. I make these, but yeah, the inner ones are $10 just because it's technically the piece I don't want. Kinda. I'm not gonna say that, but
It's cool.
it's cool. So that's why I was posting them. And then, we got these two. These are signs you can hang on your house. These are actually emblems as well. Just FYI. I will be making for the grand prize winner this guy, but bigger. As you can see that, this is a big Pinche House Garage sign. And we're going to make it larger than this. And we're going to have the skull cut out kind of like this in the background, like that. So you guys can wall mount this, or in the center. We'll see how it comes out. Hood emblems, I mean, I can 3D print them. Oh, his wife's painting it, the eagle.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Super cool.
Now you make it a chain link.
That's pretty big, so. But again, I'm going to be making a lot of these pretty soon for the contest. These are going to be for a part of a contest for the current one, actually. So you guys can have a legit garage sign. I'm going to be making other ones that say, like, VW parking only. Right? There you go. See, Albie? So if you guys have other ideas, I am more than willing to work with you guys and make custom stuff.
Like Mark IV parking.
Yeah, Mark IV parking signs, anything, honestly, anything, and I'll make it for you guys. I have one that's bigger than this. That's an actual clock. Just so you guys know, it's gonna actually have the little hole here, right here, and it'll have a clock motor, and you'll be able to wall mount this, and it'll be a full-on clock for you guys as well. We're not gonna make it out of aluminum because that'll be a really expensive clock. We're gonna make it out of steel, and this is 3/16 steel.
The keychain holder ones too.
Maybe.
Yeah. Volkswagen ones.
So yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff coming. I haven't posted a lot of stuff just because I'm like feeding it in slowly onto our online store, because if I have too many options at once, it'd be difficult for me to make it all, But just so you guys know, these are options for you guys if you guys have any other cool stuff for your house. Huh?
That's it.
Okay. And then, obviously, we got these two. I don't know if you guys seen this. Is a 3D printed badge for your trunk, the back of your car. You guys can see that. Ooh, Outlander. So I designed this so you can put some double-sided tape and then poop onto the back of your trunk, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, if you want something like that, I can do something like that, Albie. Definitely do that. Not hard to do. Did you guys have any other questions, though, for tonight? If we don't talk car, I'm just going to call it a night and go to bed. So, I mean, I don't mind going to bed early. But I'm here to talk to you guys, talk about the contest, talk about the Outlander, talk about anything. That's what I'm here for. So, any stickers to wrap the side mirrors? I don't have anything to wrap them with. I mean, honestly, I don't. I mean, I can sell you a sticker that can stick to it, but it won't stretch and like how can I say? It won't stretch and contour to like a wrap. No, I don't have anything like that. No, nothing like a wrap. I can do that. I can do that. Flame broiled. Definitely do that. If you can do me a favor, Flame Broiled, go to a website called, and I'll give this to you right here. It's called thefont.com. In the comments, go to that website, find a font you really like, okay? Email me what exactly you want. You know, obviously your message it to me, but email it to me. And then if you want it in steel and then like normal like cold rolled steel 3/16, which is what I have right here, that steel is pretty cheap, so I can make the sign at a really affordable price for you. But you gotta hit me. I gotta follow the instructions that I'm giving you right now, and go from there. Okay. Oh man. And when you find a font, either screenshot it or write the name of the font for me, so I can give you. How can I say this? I can give you a. I can design you a sample before I print it. I mean, not print it, but before I cut it on my table, for you. Awesome, man. And keep in mind, making you custom stuff still still counts as entries in the contest. Okay? So if this item costs you $50, just assuming, that will go towards entries to the contest. Just so you guys know. Anything custom you buy from my online store counts as entries. I don't care if you're don't even care if you want to be a part of the contest or not. You're going to be a part of it. That's what happens when Pinche Al throws a contest. Everybody gets to be a part of it. We are still at 900 entries. We haven't moved for about 4 or 5 days in entries, unfortunately. So next week I'm gonna go hard again and try to get more entries going. But remember, entries, the ones that matter are the paid for entries, and paid for, we're just about, I think, 500 paid for. So that leaves us with 700 left entries paid for. All the other ones are free. Keep in mind that anyone can still win. The only chance that you have is getting more entries to win. Now, the reason why we're doing the paid for entries when the contest ends is because I had to buy that turbo kit for my friend. So I'm just trying to get the money back to pay for that turbo kit and call it even for me. That's it. I have no reason to make money off of any of this stuff. I make a little bit, but not enough to say, hey, I'm here to make profits. Not really. I wish I could, but again, the whole point of this is to get you guys some really cool stuff for the contest. Now, I already got a whole new batch of items for the next contest after this. Flame Bro, you're awesome. I love your enthusiasm, sir. It's great. Love your enthusiasm. And you guys have to understand, I make everything. None of this stuff is outsourced to another company. Everything you get is in my house. I make everything in-house. So I don't make very much profit, but I have a lot of fun, so I can't complain. I have no complaints whatsoever with you guys because it's great. It's a good feeling to me, you know. So paid for again, we are at 500 paid for entries, 400 Instagram entries. Now that give or takes, give or take a couple, but that's where we're at. Like I'm summarizing the amounts. I'm not giving you exact because I don't have the book to tell you the exact numbers, but that's where we're at currently. And again, the more and more people watch the channel and get involved and talk to others, and they want to win a KO4 turbo kit for a 1.8T with everything, almost everything you'll ever need, and so much more for free, or for buying merch. I mean, that's just picking up merch from my online store. You're gonna get it. Okay? That's why we love you, man. You know what? That's why I love you guys, because you guys like what I do and have fun, and we get to chat, you know, and I think we all get experiences together. And again, the Outlander, we're gonna take it out. We're gonna do live streams as it's doing. We're gonna do live streams when it's going off road. I'm gonna be drone filming. I'm gonna be having all the cameras everywhere, so you can see our reactions. You can see outside. It's gonna be everything. It's gonna be so good. I don't even know what to say, but it's gonna be definitely a dang good time, you know. And we're doing this for you guys. I mean, obviously we're gonna have fun doing it, but we're doing it for you guys, so you guys can see that you can do it as well, and that you can do it at an affordable price. Because right now you can go buy any Mark IV right now for like $1,000. Throw in another $1,000 into it, and you got yourself an off-road vehicle for $2,000, if that. You know, so please enjoy, share. Oh, by the way, I got one more thing here. Just because you guys are freaking awesome, okay? Hold on. I gotta show you this. You guys don't understand how exciting this is to me. So, I can show you this right there. You see that? 9,500 subscribers. I would never have dreamed of in my entire life to have more than 10 people watch what I do. I have 9,500 people watching what I do and subscribe and enjoy what we do here. The moment we hit the big 10,000 subscribers, pretty much the first 100 people, okay? 100 people to email me when we hit 10,000. I will announce this to everyone. We'll get a stack of stickers for free out of my pocket. I'm gonna make them and ship them out to you to show you my appreciation for you guys and loving what I do. And the first 10 people are gonna get shirts and stickers all for free when we hit that 10,000 subscribers, because I think, to me, is a huge milestone. It's a huge milestone for me. Again, I don't never expect people to enjoy what we do. So many people to enjoy what we do. So for me, I'm gonna give back. Okay, I'm gonna get. Oh yeah. Oh God, I'm so sorry about that. On an 06, I would never have touched that. Oh no. I'm gonna give back to the community, because I think physically giving back is also something more than just visually giving back. So I'm going to do what I can afford, and I'm going to give them out for free. The only way you're going to do it, though, is when we hit 10,000. I'm not going to do it any other time. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away 10 shirts and 100 stickers. 100 people will get stickers for free from Pinche Al's Garage. No questions asked, all out of my pocket. I'm going to take care of you guys. Now, if you guys are in San Diego or in Southern California, don't forget to hit up my booth at the Big SoCal Chill Out. We're going to have Heifer and Filbert, Pappy the Bus, the MK4 Outlander, my buddy Ian's Red GLI, and a bunch of other cars at my booth, hanging out, handing out lanyards, handing out stickers, 3D prints. We're going to go all out, free 99, and we're going to be hanging out and just talking, hanging out and being good friends. You guys can see that and see the Outlander, sit in it, have fun, check it out, see how awesome it feels to be inside a little car. We're probably going to off-road the crud out of it and cover it in mud and then just take it like that. I don't know. We don't know what we're going to do yet. But yeah, if you guys are in SoCal, definitely hit up that car show, because we're going to be going to that, and we're going to have all our cars out, cleaned up, all pretty and nice, so you guys can check it out. All right? But almost an hour on here, and I just wanted to show you guys that the Outlander is almost done. All we have left is to buy spacers and a skid plate, and lighting, and the car is done. Officially done. We don't have much left to do. Thank you for tuning in this episode of Pinche Al's Garage, live as always. And keep in mind, if you see another fellow dubber on the road, please give him a thumbs up, a peace sign. Respect one another, guys. It's a me, Barrio. Do it, man. Share. I appreciate it. But again, please respect one another. And as always, here at Pinche Al's Garage, we're going to break, fix, and repeat, because this is what we do. All right, everyone? Peace out. Much love. All right, no, much love. All right, and have a wonderful night. And we'll see you very soon showing off the MK4 Outlander and on what it can do on and off the road. Peace out, everyone.